The day I discovered Puffins started, as they often do, without a clue of exactly what I was getting myself into. An innocent Google search and a brief YouTube dive gave me all I needed to know to change the course of my life. For you see, I hadn't intended to become crazy and obsessed. It just happened upon me, to me, if you will. It's what I do best. There's a story to uncover, a web to unwind, an oddity to discover, something to take up all my time. What do you want me to do? Ignore the story trying to unfold before me? Forget about all the answers I have yet to find? Avoid the apparent treasure trove of fun facts to store in my mind? I can't forget about a bird that's bad at landing and flying. A bird that loses its way, mistaking city lights for the moon's shining. And what about the fact that their babies are called pufflings? That's the most adorable thing I've ever heard. That's not nothing. The day I discovered puffins, God, what a magical time. I wasn't even expecting it. Can you imagine my surprise? When we arrived to the cliffs where the puffins reside, the cutest sight I have ever seen was bestowed upon my restless eyes. Their little wings flapping, glimpses of orange beaks breezing before me, I was stopped in my tracks. I could stay here just watching all day, I thought. They had put me in a trance. Natalie, we're going to the car, but stay as long as you'd like. I don't think my parents expected me to stay an hour, and I could have stayed all night. One doesn't anticipate becoming a birder at age 24, but one also doesn't anticipate a silly little bird to make your heart soar, or to find such fabulous inspiration for your apartment home decor, or discover the basis of your parents' gifts to you forever and evermore. And besides, how would my parents know what to get me? They shouldn't be expected to pass up a puffin-themed gift. That would be blasphemy. My friends, what about them? This impacts them too. I wouldn't strip them of the joy of sending me every puffin they see, writing, "This made me think of you." And the puffins, seriously, who could forget about them? Don't you think they like having a curious, deranged friend? And sure, I know it's a bit weird and I'm a little obsessive. I just can't be stopped when driven by a bit of curiosity and a little passion. There have been days when I made other discoveries too. There was Taylor Swift Day, SNL Day, who could forget Cuba Day, and many more, I can assure you. I never choose these discoveries. They choose me and become mine. One day you're normal, and the next you think, from what else am I to drink my wine? When I first heard puffins mentioned, I thought, sure, okay, cool. But boy, oh boy, was I sorely mistaken. I bet you were too. With so many stories to uncover and quirks to discover, what's a girl to do? I wonder when I'll live the next day my life changes. I hope it's someday soon.